It's Tasha. The drill. I am a tight guy, anabasaya, akapataya, bachatsamaya, bachakwanga, matira bakupataya, anapataya, umabarzaya. I am a tight guy.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Yellow Journal. Today's guest is somebody very, very exciting to me, that is. I'm going to try and do 3 seconds of one of her songs, and she goes, Tasha, 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 I think. Welcome to the show, Tasha. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. What's your full name, by the way? Must be a Shona name, right?
Yeah, it's a Shona name. It's Tashamiswa.
Tashamiswa. Cool, really beautiful name.
Thank you.
I'm going to talk to you about your music first.
All right.
You have very interesting music, Tasha.
Interesting.
Interesting music.
It's a broad word. Interesting.
Is that what you would call it?
No, that's what you called it.
That's what I call it. Who are some of the people that you draw your musicality from? You're a rapper, by the way, a female rapper.
Yeah.
In a male-dominated industry. I mean, can we argue about that?
No, we can't.
We can't.
I guess I listen to a lot of old school, the Missy Elliott's, the MC Lights, the Brad, Biggie Smalls. That's kind of what I grew up listening to. My dad kind of forced it on me. I didn't really have a choice on the way to school and stuff. So it just kind of clicked. I would just be like writing rhymes as like a joke in class, and then, you know, I met people who were like, you should try it out. And then I just tried it out and poof.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Something that I really want to know concerning your music is you're very... I actually get speechless when it comes to Tasha, but you're very open about what you're talking about in your music.
Yeah.
Do you think that men and women are different in terms of what they can speak about, what they can rap about? So a guy can rap about having a lot of women. I'm not going to use the term that we usually use. Mm-hmm. But if a chick does it, then it's like,
yeah,
something is off.
And then she's a hoe. And like everyone, in fact, a lot of people will turn to quickly not want to take me seriously because I'm rapping about something they feel a 19-year-old young lady should not be rapping
Your
about.
age actually is a part of this as well. You're 19.
Yeah.
You're in a very, I think, complicated industry. There's the male domination part, and then rap is, people talk about everything. So if you were singing about love, if you were singing, it would be okay.
Yeah.
But when you start talking about, a lot of the stuff that you rap about, it's like Hana Wono.
Yeah.
Is this something that you experience?
It is something that I've always experienced, especially in my rapping now, because now everyone hears my thoughts. Mm-hmm. Moreover, when I'm just speaking, everyone wants to know, why do you feel like you can say that? And like, I guess I have my parents to thank for that. Like, I was just raised to just speak my mind and be what I want to be and say what I want to say and feel how I want to feel. And I've never been told that, oh, because you're a girl, you can't feel that. Oh, because you're a girl, you can't say that. You can't talk about, I don't know, the same way guys will talk about having many chicks. Why can't I talk about having many guys? Why not? I
think something very important as well is support.
Yeah.
So it means that if the right people support you, then your message matters.
It does.
That's what we're saying, basically.
Mm.
Wow. Wow. Okay. We'll be right back with Tasha just now. Welcome back to the Yellow Journal. I've been speaking to Tasha about her music and about being in a male-dominated industry, how she's doing it, but we're going to talk more right now. We're talking about your music.
Yeah.
And something I want us to really talk about is sexuality. So the common thing in, I think, African societies is that women should be sound and they should be prim and proper but you just don't care. I mean, you've said it so many times. There's a video that I watched on Instagram where you went into town with your friend, but you can tell us about that.
Oh yeah, okay. So basically, I used to care a lot at some point. That even though my parents would tell me it didn't matter, no matter how fat I was, they'd be like, no, you can wear crop top, you can wear shorts if you want to wear shorts. You don't have to not wear it because you're not what society thinks you should look like wearing it, or you're not supposed to wear it. So we went out. It was after gym actually. So left in our gym clothes, wearing our sports bras and our shorts, and we went to Copacabana. And we went live on Instagram just to show people, even outside of the world, what redundancy is still happening in Zimbabwe. Like, it's crazy that women are still being harassed for their choice of clothing or for their choice of, I don't know, even speaking English in town is a problem.
Yeah.
You're a, words I can't even probably say on the show, right?
That you've been called in town.
That I've been called. That sometimes as a woman, even just walking past a group of men, you just have to wear your earphones even if you're not playing anything and just walk in silence just so that you don't listen to what they have to say, because they're just going to say things and do things and, mock and cheer, but like...
So you think dressing is a big part of it?
Yeah, but I just feel like people...
I don't want to be harassed should I watch my dressing when I go to town.
But I don't feel like it's fair that you have to watch your dressing for you to not be harassed. Why does it have to be like that? Why can't you just wear what you want to wear?
Well, I mean, for men, it's like you're tempting us, don't wear what you're wearing.
Tempting us to do what?
I, for one, have to kind of choose my town. So I have my borrowed clothes, which I call my borrowed clothes, that I can wear on that side of town. And then I have my town clothes, which is like a long dress or a skirt that's not too tight, because I don't want to be harassed.
And I get that, but as women, we allow them to do that to us. Because when they say, Musafeki, don't wear your shorts in town, don't wear this, and we don't do it, we're just allowing them to control us. And why?
So what actually gives you the confidence that you have? I feel like we're not really getting, the point, because I think because of stereotypes, you're a female rapper. They expect you to be uncouth. They expect you to be a certain way, but you're not doing it because you're a rapper or because you're in a certain industry. You're doing it because you're Tasha and that's what you want.
That's just how I am, and you don't have to be ratchet about it. Now that you're wearing shorts doesn't mean that you have to go around cursing in the streets. Like, there's poetic justice, I feel, in my music, that I can say things like that in my music, but I'm not gonna go around like, to every other person and be saying things that I probably say in my music. But you do know what I think. At the end of the day, you know what I feel or what kind of a person I am.
We're still having a really cool conversation with Tasha. We'll be right back after these.
It's Tasha. The drill. I am a side guy, anabasaya, akapataya, bachatsamaya, bachakwanga, matira bakupataya, anapataya, umampazaya.
I am a sagaya, anabasaya, akapataya, bachatsamaya, babachakwanga, matira bakupataya.
We're back with Tasha. We're having a really good time. This conversation is very refreshing for me because I know we have these conversations all the time as women, but I don't know whether we get enough platforms to really say what we want to say. And it's going to be interesting to see the feedback after our conversation. We have something in common.
Yeah.
We both have endometriosis. So you're a 19-year-old with endometriosis. I'm 27 with endometriosis. I feel like you're a lot more active than I am. Is that true? Or do you just have that fighting spirit and you just keep going?
Before I even knew I had endo, I just didn't know why I was just in pain all the time. And also because a lot of people are not educated about it, including my parents at the time, didn't even know much about it. In fact, my mom didn't even know that she also had endometriosis. It was just that of, you're a woman, you have to just endure whatever pain you're in. It doesn't matter. And I don't think they even understood to what degree of pain I was actually going through. The the fact that I have to do everything like that I do, like I can't stop now, being a teenager. I can't stop doing my music. I can't not go to shows. I can't not do what I have to do because of endo. And sometimes like it really sucks because it really hurts. But then like you have to do it.
You have to keep going.
You have to keep going because no one else is going to. In fact, 90% of the time, no one actually really cares.
That's the truth. That's something I speak about all the time, that people can be sympathetic for a moment and be like, oh my gosh, but life actually keeps on moving. And I think, men will oppose this and say it's not true. But women have it a lot harder, I think.
Definitely.
We have a lot of responsibilities, so do men. But it's really sucky to keep a brave face on, to do what you do, have a show, and be in pain.
And no one gets it. There's a time I even had cramps that was so bad and I was in the studio and I literally just dropped. And they were like, Tasha, there you go again, being dramatic.
Yeah.
There you go, seeking attention. And I'm like, you don't even understand what I'm going through right now.
Yeah.
It's excruciating. And you just have to sometimes you can't even let people see that you're in that amount of pain because you also don't want that sympathy. Here's this that overly, I don't know, there's some sympathy where people starting to feel sorry for you in a way and they want to give it to you easy as well. I don't want it like that. I still want to have to work to get to, where I need to get and get the respect that I deserve as a female artist in Zimbabwe, despite whatever illness or whatever it is that I have going on. It's important to me.
So this is you, Tasha. You're a woman who knows what you want. You're an artist, not a female artist, but you are an artist. You have a condition that you haven't allowed to stop you.
Yeah.
But you're still human. I think that's it.
At the end of the day, that's all that matters.
We spoke about so many things. We spoke about sexuality. We spoke about your music.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about real life issues.
Yeah.
You're still human. And I think that's the most important thing. A lot of people actually don't know you have endo. But despite everything we're talking about, you're just human. You're Tasha. You're a human being just like everyone else. And I wish you the best.
Thank you so much.
I'm your endo sis. I'm your big sis.
Of course.
Thank you for coming, and we hope to see you again.
Thank you so much for having me on your show. Look forward to that. Great.
Okay. As is our custom, every guest signs in the yellow journal. They tell us, something just to keep us going, and on one of the shows, we'll read something that our guest says. Tasha, this is the yellow journal.
Yay.
That was yet another episode of the Yellow Journal. Remember, we talk to real people who have real stories. Until next week, see you then.
It's Tasha.
The drill. I am a Tagaya, Anabasaya, Akapataya, Bachatamaya, Bachakwanga, Matira Bakubataya, Anabatsaya, Umabarzaya.
I am a Tagaya, Anabasaya, Akapataya, Bachatamaya, Babachakwanga, Matira Bakubataya, Anabaksaya, Romabazaya. I'm an illness, and it's critical. I speak rap, call me bilingual. If we talking flex, I do it on the usual. I told them I'd be big, man, they said I was delusional. My mama told me I gotta get it. Do it for her every time when I spit it. I do it for my stands on the minute. Hold on, just be patient, I'll be popping in a minute. I know, you know, so stop plugging up the spot like some kind of blood clot. 90 city pano, if I hadn't took that shot, dropping bars on the low, yeah, I'm headed for the top. I dare you to tell me I'm not it. Act like you was never one that I am that bitch. The chori, how to cut her up like a bad habit. And the charamba that you push it till you can't stand it. Hamzi, I am a Tagaya, Anabasaya, Akapataya, Bachatamaya, Babachakwanga, Madira Bakubataya, Anabaksaya, Romabazaya.
I am a Tagaya, Anabasaya.